Hello and welcome back to Swift Owl 7 Gaming. This is Swift Owl 7 and I am in Prison Architect 1 Let's Play. Again, we have the DLCs going and we are hopping in right back where we left off in our last episode. And I know some people have mentioned in the comments some suggestions or they're going to be giving me some suggestions. That's fine, absolutely. It'll be a couple episodes before anything's implemented that you might give me, just because I'm recording this all in one take. And absolutely, I can already probably guess some things you're going to tell me. And it's just me being out of the game for a long time. We haven't looked at prisoner needs and several other things. I'm just going to guess. But we're going to hop into this and go right on trucking here. So we are in the middle of securing our rear of our prison, because we did have an escape or two. Actually, just one. This other guy got bugged out a little bit when he was trying to escape. He got stuck in his ditch that he had dug. So we need to zone this as a shower. I just realized that we don't have that zoned. So let's go ahead and go to rooms, shower, and zone this here. Okay, hi Cleo. Oh, Cleo just came in from outside, and I just put poison outside too, so I don't want her to go back out. But make sure you say hello to Cleo. She's here to make sure everyone knows that she's here, is essentially what she's doing. We have some more doors that have been installed to give us kind of an airlock to some extent. We're going to be putting a yard in down here. This will help our protected prisoners out. They'll have their own yard instead of having to share a yard with other prisoners, even though the schedule is a little different. Let's go ahead and have a guard go over here and take a look at some different things that are going on. Okay, just seeing what was going on over here. We got these sick prisoners. Not really sure what to do with them right now, but if there is something that we need to do, I'm sure it will come up. We got 18 waiting solitary, 2 in solitary. We do need to expand our solitary capacity. That is needed. We've talked about that a little bit. I think in the last episode we talked about maybe putting a wing over here into the armory section for solitary. This might all end up turning into the armory at some point in time, and we just move solitary somewhere else. Yes, we are in the hole. So, let's see what we can do to get out of the hole. We are working on it. I'm trying to avoid a government bailout, though that would easily help us out. This is something that we can actually probably pull off. We're going to need a laundry, though, in order to do this. But I think, Cleo, I'm going to have to lock you up if you don't. I'm going to have to lock you up if you don't settle down here. Put you in a different room. We're going to go ahead and grab some stuff for this laundry room. We're going to grab, it just makes sense that you'd have like a sink for your hands so you're not getting the uniforms all dirty. Even though you don't. That thing is, that's not required. I just, Cleo, trying to record a video here. We're going to go ahead and grab a fan for our prisoners that are working in the laundry. These ironing boards are huge, so we're going to grab just some small ones here in a moment. Laundry machine. You can rotate these now. Boy, that's been a long time. That has been needed for a long time. I'm going to put them in this way, though, just for fun. Put some laundry boards. I don't know how many we actually need, but if we have 4 machines, it makes sense that we might need 4. And some laundry baskets we'll put right along here. I was going to say we'll even give the prisoners a radio to listen to while they're working for us. Let's put some lights in. Do something like that. Hi, Cleo. Cleo, you can sit up here if you want. I have to get my cat all situated. This is how it always is. Always. Cleo. She's really agitated today. Not agitated, but she's just wanting attention today. Quite badly. hoping that she settles down so we can get on with the episode. So this is going to be happening pretty soon. What we can go ahead and do is start down here doing, oh, is it logistics? Prison labor is what I'm looking for right here. We can assign prisoners to the cleaning cabinet and to the kitchen. And I know that this is going to be staff-only area. They're going to have training to go in here, and we're only going to allow minimum security prisoners access to these areas. I'll even let the minimum security use this restroom here. No, we're just going to keep that as staff restroom. Oh, they can use it. Why not? Over here, this is going to be minimum. And so we have to assign prisoners to these areas to work in the laundry. Oh. Deployment. Assign logistics. Where's our laundry at again? Right down here. Okay. Hey, and we got double. Hey, I'm all for that. So actually, I'm going to come back up here and remove some of these jobs. And we are going to have to do some training. I don't know if we're going to need classrooms. So we do have a legendary prisoner on his way. So we really want to pay attention to him. He's going to be a minimum security prisoner. Which, for better or for worse, I don't know. We'll hook this stuff up right here. Put a switch, so if we need to divert power, we can temporarily. Let's look at our power situation. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. We might need a capacitor. Cleo, I cannot see the screen. Put you back down here. She'll get the message eventually that she is not... Oh, my golly. Who just died? No. Who died? Somebody in here. Let's go and check this out. Some reinforcements down here. I don't see any bodies. Oh, man. He was killed. He was... Undercover Dawn. What does that mean? Undercover Dawn? I'm not quite sure what that means. Ah. The Viper's leader will be hidden as a gang soldier, only being revealed when punished. So he was from another gang, and he got put in here with these purple people. The purple gang. Huh. Interesting. Okay. So still, we're doing okay. We're up. We're running. We're functioning. Let's get some water down here. We're gonna need these big water pipes, I think, for the laundry room. We've got some drugs going on here. We've got searches going on. That's all great and grand. Money. We can decrease our loan a little bit. It still doesn't help us a lot, but that helps us a little bit. So as far as prisoner needs, staff needs, they're okay. Prisoner needs, clothing is a big, giant need. Hygiene, we do need more showers. I'm not going to lie about that. Hydration. Don't know what we can do to fix hydration. We got prisoners on the way into our prison. That is perfectly fine. We got a little forestry planted out. Hopefully give us a little bit of money. Extra income on the side. Over here, what were we doing here? We were expanding our criminally insane wing and having this also as just another wing if we needed it. What's going on? We got people causing trouble. We don't need any of that. So we've cut the rat population down quite nicely. I'm going to spray for rats one more time. Hire this guy to come on in and take care of things. So we do have prisoners coming in. Objects, bed. Just plain old beds. It's fine. We're not going to get too fancy here today. Neat little photo of our solitary cell. What it might look like, huh? Actually, Cleo? No, it's not time for you to eat yet. You got another hour yet, Cleo. Oh, come on, Cleo. You have to work with me here. Okay, so we got this canteen set up. We can do toilets down here. Not necessarily needed, but just something that I kind of like to see. I think we already have lights in here. Let's work on these showers. That is moving, so a guard is taking care of this overdose prisoner. I'm not ignoring him. Small little bench in the shower. Down here. And let's grab a drain. And we can go ahead and zone this as shower. People can hang out there in the shower if they want. We're going to grab our canteen zoning. It's going to be right here. And then we're going to grab our cells. Okay. So we got several overdoses happening in our prison right now. Power capacity is problematic. So I want to take a look at this max capacitor. We're going to see what that does. We're going to install this and make that a priority. And what we're going to do so we don't blow any circuits, let's go ahead and flip the switch off. Now, I think people might need trained for the laundry. I'm not sure. Programs, kitchen hygiene and safety. So safety first. They're permitted to work in a workshop. That's for a workshop. I don't usually do workshops. I never found those. We need to start some therapy sessions. So we got 5 in line. Behavioral therapy, led in a psychiatrist's office. Length 2 hours. Each so we got that. We can start that here soon. Drug addiction treatments. So we can start treatments. I think that's going to be something we're going to do in this episode. Is start things. Let's make sure people have access to these areas here. These are shared areas of everyone. These are the psychologist. We don't want people going in there, but the psychiatrist's office, that's fine. So let's go ahead and start this behavioral therapy session. Maybe we do need a psychologist. Hang on, let me look at this. Led in a psychologist's office or who are you? Psychologist, psychiatrist. Psychiatrist, psychologist. Okay. So maybe we do need to be in the psychologist's office. We'll unlock that. We'll start that. Drug addiction. Led by a doctor in an infirmary. That's fine. We can do that. We're going to need a path here, though, for that to take place. So what we might end up doing is doing shared. So we'll take care of that in due time. We're going to go back into that program list. Kitchen safety and hygiene. We don't need that right now. I'm not having anyone working there. Spiritual guidance. That will help out a lot. Parole. We'll get that eventually. Psychiatric consultation. We can start that. Flower therapy, what? Okay. Some of these things. Conflict resolution. Next inmate who is now reformed will come and speak about different possibilities. So we don't have a meeting room yet. 3 strikes program. Oh, that's kind of cool. Something's going on over here. Let's get some guards out here. We need to hire orderlies. That is something that we probably should have on staff. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to hire 5 because that's easy for me to keep track of. And under deployment, I can now assign orderlies to this section. I'm going to have 1 there at all times, pretty much. So now we got orderlies taking care of people. That's good. We've needed that for a while. Things just get lost in the whole debacle of fires and budgets, and you know, things do get lost from time to time in the grand shuffle. Under money, grants. We can decrease that bank loan again. That helps our money situation. We still have problems, but we will get to those problems soon enough. Meals might be problematic, but we are cooking right now, I think. Or are we serving? We'll get to meals. Let's go ahead and... we got 5 cooks already. Let's go back to programs. These programs are going to cost us money too. One's interested in working in the kitchen. You know, let's go ahead and do that. We'll start that. Parole hearing. There's so many breathe programs. Okay, so we got those. I don't think we need anything for people to work in the laundry, so that's good to know. Let's prepare to turn this breaker on. Not yet, though. We're still waiting for this supercapacitor to be installed. Let's see if that's happening anytime soon. Does not look like it. So we got a couple yards now accessible to people. What I want to do turn this into a yard over here for our protective custody prisoners. We need some barbed wire first before we do this. Okay. And that ate up our money. This might be something that might help us here. Let's go ahead and do this. And I'm thinking about that legendary prisoner that we have. I'm thinking that this will help us track that legendary prisoner. And let's go and install a couple things right now while we can. So objects we need to install, and it just disappeared, obviously. A medical box in an infirmary. So medical box. Put this right maybe back here. And we're also going to grab, let's see, Cleo. We're also going to grab Cleo, put her in the infirmary, and we're going to grab, install a health monitor in the infirmary. Oh, that's kind of a cool thing. I feel like I would install it next to a bed. We'll throw that over here. Install and connect a tracking monitor in the security room. So, objects, tracking, monitor. I think we'll use this security room here. That's actually a decent spot for this. What's our other security room like? I mean, I kind of like this spot right here. Let's do that. We need to put chairs for these guards at these stations. That does affect things. I can remember that at the very least from the old days. They do sit, believe it or not. So we'll give them chairs, and then we need place routers to increase tracking range. Okay, so if I search for a router, this is gonna probably need to be talking here. So we need, I'm gonna guess it's red because this isn't built yet. So let's unpause, get some things built. There's no route out here, which makes perfect sense. We are going to go ahead and grab a door, and we're gonna put a door right here. Cleo is very sad. She's kind of crying now. I feel very bad. Listen, I've been with her outside, petting her and playing with her for an hour since I've been home from work. Oh, Cleo, don't do this. Make me feel bad. Okay, let's get some, why are you up here? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't even want anyone up here right now. This is closed. This is closed. This is all closed. Deployment, utilities, water. I want water up here. Okay, that takes care of that. We'll have to worry about heat. We can worry about that a little bit later on. Oh, Cleo. Okay, I'll hold you. I don't know how this is going to work. Keeps coming up over to my keyboard. What in hell? I'm petted. I got people that are sick. Let's see what else we got going on here. So nothing major, nothing crazy is happening. Are uniforms being distributed yet? No, because we don't even have the laundry up and running. Though there are some uniforms there, that's good. Let's go ahead and look at our power station. That's up and running. So switch this on. Okay. So we're just waiting for this station to be installed right now. Let's speed things up just a little bit. Money, we do have money. That is good. Let's go to deployment. This is going to be a yard. I don't mind locking that open for right now. Deployment. We're going to wait for this door to be installed before we extend our dog patrol up into that area. Go ahead and open this up, and now I think we can look at that router. I still cannot place that down. I'm not entirely sure why. Oh, I have to place one next to it, and then maybe I can place... That makes sense to some extent. So let's... Oh, maybe it has to be on a wall. Okay, I got it. That was not immediately obvious at all. Yeah, that's exactly the problem. It has to be on a wall. So we'll put one here. This one's covering this area up here for the most part. Got one down here. Place one over here. One here. Throw one here. Just place these all around our prison. Do one in visitation. Do two down here. Okay, that'll be good for now. Now we just need intelligence, tracking. So we just need to... How do we decide how to track somebody? Assign tracking belts to 3 prisoners via intelligence tracking menu. So we have to wait for those to be installed, I guess, is my guess. We can lock this door open. It's a cell block door. Deployment. I want this to be staff only. This is staff only. Saw something on the camera happening, but I'm not sure what. We got some prisoners that are not assigned cells. Criminally insane prisoners. Let's go into intake and close this down here. And we should have... Well, let's take a look here. 21 and 36. We can take it in more medium if we want. Or minimum. Medium, 32 and 33. That's good. Max, 4, 14. That's good. Protective, 2 and 10. Supermax, 6 and 13 is our capacity. And then criminally insane, we have 20. We only have 12 available. So this is going to turn into a temporarily criminally insane area. And what we're going to do, they'll be eating at this canteen. We will open this shower up to them. They will go in this area. They will no longer have access to this canteen down here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. They no longer have access. Well, do we want them to have access to the yard? Yeah, we will. They'll still have access to this yard and to the infirmary. So now that gives us 19 cells. So we're still over capacity, but it's much, much better. Objects, utilities, water, boiler. Let's put that right here. Just follow that right out there too. Okay. So we need potentially some more guards. I think that would be a good thing. And we've lost some guards. I think one must have died because there's only 29. And I know we usually keep a even number. I can go ahead and search toilets here in the entire cell block. Let's just search the entire cell block. Oh, this is... Okay, I got it. Yeah, this is not... They're acting as their own cell blocks because they're dormitories. So we're just going to search some toilets. Just making sure there's no tunnels or anything in those areas. Cleo just does not understand why she keeps being picked up and put back down on the floor. I think everything is actually, for the first time, doing somewhat good here. One death? Who died? Oh, man. I'm kind of glad that he's gone. He was a super max prisoner. Killed by rival gang member. I'm okay with that. That solves some problems. Super max, though. Deployment. Where are super max? There's max. Super max is staying in the dormitory. Yet they're in the holding cell. I'm not quite sure why that is like that. We do need a super max wing. There's no doubt about that. We'll have enough money to get us through a full day. This is good. But we do need to... Let's see. Do we got our routers installed yet? We do. So if we go to intelligence, Cleo. If we go to intelligence. Come here. Come here. And we go to tracking menu. Hire a doctor. We did all these things. We did all these things, didn't we? A doctor, a health monitor, a medical box. Those things are... Okay, we need electricity for this. It's objects, utilities, electrical cable. We'll hook that up. And let's see if we can prioritize that. Let's just speed it up real fast. Okay. Now we should be able to... I'm juggling a cat. We should be able to go to the tracking menu and still can't do anything. We got the health box. That's not in the infirmary, is it? Rooms. Infirmary. 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 I'm looking. I guess we'll just type it in. I want to build a cinema. I have not even seen... I don't even know what DLC that's part of. Okay, now we should be able to do tracking. Intelligence. Tracking. There we go. Who do we want to track? Or are we tracking all prisoners? That doesn't seem right. I'm really confused now. Okay. So... Assign tracking belts. Not sure exactly what that means. But tracked prisoners. Okay. These are just a list of prisoners that are flight risks and stuff, right? Who is our legendary minimum security prisoner? I want to see who he is. Is it one of you guys? You guys are criminally insane. Is it... I am not sure. I'm looking for any legendary prisoner right now. And you'd think I'd be able to find one. Ex-law enforcement. Oh, Cleo. You're stepping on the keyboard. Cleo. Okay. This guy needs to get in protective custody. Right here. I'm glad we caught him. Let's switch him over to protective. He would have been the next murderer. Not murderer, but the next person murdered. Undercover Don, so I don't know that he should be... they're going to try to get him if he gets in trouble. There's another one. Sneak thief. Snack thief. Sneak thief. Okay. Got a cop killer in here. Here's a legendary prisoner right here. We should track Bird. Let's go ahead and go into our... got some fighting happening here. Taylor is going to lose this fight. Oh, man. Taylor lost that fight. Most definitely, Taylor lost that fight. He lost a lot of things. Okay. What button was that again? Logistics tracking? Or was that deployment and tracking? Maybe it's intelligence and tracking. There we go. So Bird. We're looking for Bird. He's a Supermax prisoner. Right here. Send Bird to infirmary to equip tracking. Yes. He is definitely one that we want to track. Are there other prisoners that we feel that we need to track? I'm not even sure what tracking does, but I know we need to track 3 prisoners. So let's go back into our intelligence here. He's being escorted out. That's fine. This guy right here is being targeted. Let's get him to protective custody. I'm not quite sure why he's being targeted. But we're going to get some guards down here right now. Okay, so that is done. We got some prisoners visiting their family members, and that's okay. So he now has a belt. So how does that work now? When we're tracking him, I'm not really sure. Can we shock him? Because that would be cool. Are we allowed to shock prisoners? Bird. He's just tracked, I guess. I'm not really sure the purpose of tracking prisoners. But I like that we can see people who have misconduct, substance abuse, virus illness, all prisoners. So Bird's being tracked. We need to track 3 others. We're gonna do our Supermax for right now. We'll do all of our Supermax prisoners. I think we only have 4, right? We have 5. Let's do our 5th one, too. Okay. Probably not needed, but just they're going to be what we experiment with. Since we don't have a Supermax wing right now. One moment. Let me see if I can let Cleo out. Cleo, I don't want you to get on that poison, though. Here, go outside. I'm going to check on her in a little bit, make sure she doesn't get wound up in that poison. I have a big anthill outside I've been trying to do battle with, and the ants are winning. But hopefully not for much longer. So we got 3 that we're going to be tracking at least, and that'll give us some more money, and hopefully we can pay down that bank loan a little bit more. There we go. An air. That is the best air I've ever seen. Yes. We are, guys, we are actually doing really good in this episode. I am tickled. I am tickled pink about how well we are doing. There is something that I want to do. I'm not sure what happened to this box here. Why did we buy another one? I'm not quite sure what happened there. But it did happen. Let's see. There's several things we can be doing. We can do another grant. I think we can probably get that, right? Build a kitchen in a protected sector only. Build a shower in a protected, put a shower room in a protected only sector. So we do have that shower room in this protected only sector. Deployment, And if I went ahead and just assigned this kitchen, okay, that's one way to do it. Put that back. There, we got that grant. Decrease this even more. I'm getting very happy about this. I'm getting very, very happy about this. This is a restricted area here. Let's go ahead and work on guard patrols, dog patrols. Deployment patrols. Patrols. We're just going to expand this patrol out this way. And actually, I'm going to have him do that. I'm going to have another patrol right along here. The catch tunnel is a little earlier in the game here. So how much money do we owe? And how much do we have? What's going on here? How are we doing on this reoffending rate? To 30%. Can we see our reoffending rate? Well, I would say we're not doing very good. Okay. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, how much money we have. I am going to take out a loan. I think that other one's right about there, that path. The patrol path. Goes down this way, I believe. We can just put that cement in later on. Okay, do that for right now. We probably need something in this yard just to make it look nice. We can do, you know, some phone booths down here. We can do some tires. Maybe some dumbbells. We're not going to get too crazy here. Pave the whole thing. Pave all of this here. Ooh, they have lines now. That's more realistic. I like that. So I am looking forward to Prison Architect 2, but when I looked at the Riot video that they released here this week, I guess it'll be last week for you, there's no fire response, so there's no fires. I'm a little disappointed in that. It's fine, I don't mind getting extra supplies. But yeah, there's no fires, which is kind of a bummer. Deployment, we went an orderly somewhere up here. You know, at this point in time, we probably also need some more cooks. Before I do that, before I put more stoves in, because that's something we might need too, we're going to monitor our food situation. I need to go into our programs and do our scheduling. Used to be able to do it in here, yes. So we got kitchen, psychiatric consultation, behavioral therapy. Okay, so all this is good. I'm okay with all of that. Things are going and progressing well for us. I feel like I'm managing a madhouse, and I'm not. I'm probably bypassing some things that I don't mean to bypass. I think we're at the point where we can probably start looking down towards this area and build. I'm even going to do the visitor wing. We got the money for it. Walls and doors. We'll do a visitor door down over here. And that'll be our door to get people in. Maybe we can turn this into a parole room. I think that might be a good thing to do instead of doing a visitation booth. Do a parole room here. Yeah, why can't we potentially do that? Let's do parole. All we need is a table in there. I always have a hard time finding visitor tables. Let's go and put some lights in there. Oh, there's already some lights in there. That's great. We can go ahead and remove this planning stuff. And we can go ahead and schedule some parole sessions. So, programs, parole. Start that. And let's just see how that works in the schedule of things. Does it work in the schedule of things? I was thinking that that's something that gets scheduled, right? Oh, all rooms are staff only. I got you. We'll do a shared room there. And I know there's no equipment. We'll get that equipment installed soon enough. So food is a problem right now. I'm going to add some more stoves on this side. And I wonder if we're getting food delivered to other canteens. And no, we are not. And that is a major issue. So staffing, we're going to hire 5 more cooks. We're going to go ahead and install 2 more stoves. So we got a lot going on, but it's just happening a little bit slowly, and that's okay. We need to do some lights probably outside in some of these yards. Let's grab our floodlights and do a couple in this yard here, if we can. And this yard, I think we're going to want 2. We'll even do 1 right here and 1 right here. Something's happening somewhere. Let's go ahead and search. Well, we can search the cell block. That's fine. Let's also do a tunnel search of all minimum security areas. So we don't have any flags happening. We don't have any dogs putting down flags. Or do they... I wonder if this replaces flags. Nah, that wouldn't be something. Those are not flags. That would be... I don't think that's the case. We are positive in our cash flow for the first time in how many episodes? Oh, that makes me so happy. Okay, Cleo's, she's good. I just looked out the window here. She's just sitting under my chair on my patio. We're running low on cash. It doesn't matter anymore. We are on our way to the high life. Fancy carpets in all of our offices. That's all that matters. Let's just be honest. When we make money, we're decorating the administration section first. You know, carpets. We're going all out. We want our visitors to make it, you know, fancy floors for when visitors come in. We want our visitors to feel that this prison is a great place to be and that we really care for our prisoners. Any place a visitor can go, we want it to look like $1 million. Everywhere else, don't care one diddly squat about. Oh, boy. Just speed things up here. We still have prisoners that don't have a cell. That's in our criminally insane wing. And I'm thinking if we want to expand the land at all. I mean, that's just going to be more debt, but that would give us a lot more options to do some stuff. I think expanding this way is silly. You know most of that's going to be water. Over this way, I think is where we want to go. Let's wait until we get some things built and some things underway. Okay, we got food. Food's being delivered to different areas, so that's great. Food is up here. Food's in our... What happened? What happened? Why did you... Why? Were you... Something that I should know about? Just got into a fight and... Oh, you killed one of our janitors. That's unacceptable. Unacceptable. Okay. No. Unacceptable. Same guy. Cousin. So, you know, this is something that I want to look into doing, is a cemetery. And, so we have for sure lost one staff member. And I think we lost a guard, too, at one time. No, I don't think we did. I don't know. But we lost a staff member. Thought we were going to have a little riot there for a moment. I think we need to put a cemetery in somewhere. I know, I've seen the headstones. I know that that's possible. Where is the, We can do shops and mail rooms. Get some things going here. Meeting room, bakery. Graveyard. It's called a graveyard. Let's put it right here. So we've had 20 people pass away. What we're going to do is only put gravestones here for staff that have passed away. So we've had one staff member that I'm aware of. Comment below if you remember somebody else passing away other than the dog. The dog does not count. We're talking about people. So let's see. Let's go ahead and staff morale is high. That's wonderful. What we can go ahead and do is take a look at. See, I'm worried about money. Mainly if we have to pay part of our loan back. When we can't do it, they're going to take away our ability to increase our loan. So I am taking a loan. It's unfortunate we have to do it that way, but excuse me, I don't plan on spending any of it right now. Sorry, I'm coughing into the microphone here. I'm just having a grand old time. Let's see, we're coming up on the 1 hour mark. You know, I think we can probably get this built over here. Get our new wing built down here. I think that's all we're going to do in this episode. So in the next episode, I think we're going to look at buying this plot of land over here. And I think we can actually start managing our budget fairly well. As long as this is under a couple thousand, you know, we can manage that with just getting some prisoners delivered to our prison, which I think we can handle some. So that's something that we can look at. Yeah, so I know it's been a long time ago for you guys. Not so long for me, because again, I record these all in one session. So yeah, if you have suggestions, put them in the comments. I will try to implement them, but don't look for them implemented in the next episode because, again, I like record 4 or 5 of these when I sit down and record. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're going to try to get these episodes out the best that we can. If I miss a day, just bear with me. I am traveling to Illinois in April, in the last week of April, so I'll be out of the state for a while, and I won't be able to do any recording, but I'll try to get some pre-recording done. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe. We're on our way to 100. We have 95 subscribers, and I thank you so much. And finally, my last thing that I'll tell you guys before we go, I record these videos for no other purpose than my entertainment. Not your entertainment, my entertainment. When I stop having fun in a game, that's kind of when the series will end. And I'm going to keep this series going until May. And that's when Prison Architect 2 will come out. And we'll take a look at that game. We'll see how far we are in this game. And maybe we'll still keep this prison going. And but it just won't be as many episodes as frequently. It'll just maybe be 1 or 2 a week instead of 5. So that's something to look at in the future. Because I do have a full-time job and I'm on call 24/7, which sometimes interferes with my recordings as you have seen before. So please just be patient with me when it comes to that. I'm trying to have fun and just share my enthusiasm for gaming with you guys, and I hope you enjoy that. So leave a like, subscribe, comment below, give some suggestions about our prison, maybe some things you want to see